Okay, so Autostitcher then. Autostitcher is a really handy way of using the UVs to guide where you're going to put stitches. So let me split this window into the 2D, 3D. As you can see, I've got lots of individual squares. I've got a few different materials here, all of which are laid out, to give me some good size on these squares. Let me hide that now. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. So I want to put a stitch around each of these tiles. So I'm on tile 1 now, so I'm going to add a layer, and that's going to give me colour and, well, everything else. So I'm going to turn, perhaps leave rough on for the moment, and we'll up our height, or in this case down it, because that's the direction I want. Okay, so we'll add a black mask, and then to that black mask we'll add a generator, and for the generator we'll pick auto stitch, and you should see it comes up pretty much straight away. If it doesn't, mess with the position. Often find if your UV islands are a bit too small, it will project outside, and then you just have to adjust to bring it back in again. Okay, so I'm just going to move my path position so we're near the edge. I can change my stitch size, bring it right down. Let's bring the width down. We can change the length and the roundness, so make them a little bit smaller perhaps. And there's even a jitter down here where we can change some of the positions. And there we have a stitch around the side. So that's terrific, except we've got a white stitch, but that's not a problem. If we go to our main layer, just to show you why I put this to -1, 2 instead of 1, it depends upon what you want. If you want it in that direction, then it's +1. If you want it in that direction, it's -1. Okay, so back to colour then. Now I don't want to colour these very much, so what I would normally do is sort of turn them to a dark grey, but we can actually put a material on this without changing our current material with this height. So I'll give you an example. If I just click on this gold with that layer selected, I'm going to lose my height. I could put it back in again, but that's a bit of a pest, and not all of these have a height channel available. So I'm going to undo and show you the other way of doing it. Okay, if I add a fill layer below this, I can now grab one of these materials, say, let's have a look. Let's take this fabric soft. So I've clicked on, with this layer selected, I've clicked on fabric soft, and now it's here. And now if I darken that up, you should see that that comes through. So that's given me a far more kind of matching material. It's not just it's not just, what am I trying to say, it's not just a colour overlay or anything. We're now actually using a material for it. And if I select that material, you'll notice it's got a height parameter, but it's not a height parameter I can control. We can set the range and the height, but it's more about the texture that it's projecting rather than the pure height, which is what we want with this. So let me adjust the roughness and just have a look around, see if I'm happy. I might actually make this a bit lighter. Where's the parameters gone? There it is. So I might go lighter to have a real high contrast between my pieces, but then when I copy this stitch over to the other layers, I won't see it on the other one, so it's a bit of a choice really. Okay, so we've done that. Now if I right click on this layer and instantiate across texture sets, I'm going to pick S2 and trim, my square 2 and trim, and click OK, and think about it for a bit, and there it is. We've got stitches around each of our squares, adding some nice, you know, at least surface detail to our model. And if you wonder what it looks like without surface detail, if I turn that one off and that one off, this is it without, and that's with the squares put in, put a little bit of height on each square, and that's with the stitching put in, and it looks better, you know, adds that extra bit of detail. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I hope to talk to you in another video.